John Ulzheimer is known as one of our nation's most recognized credit experts. Having worked for 28 years in the credit industry, John has become one of the most prolific speakers about credit and the go-to authority on answers to credit-related questions. Credit Countdown with John Ulzheimer.
Hey there, this is John Ulzheimer. I am a consumer credit expert. I've been in the credit industry for almost 30 years now. I'm sitting in Atlanta traffic, so we have plenty of time to talk. I've spent time at FICO, which is one of the FICO credit scoring, or the company behind the FICO credit scoring system, and Equifax, which is one of the 3 credit reporting agencies in the United States. And so today I'm going to answer a question I get all the time. John, can I get a credit card if I've got bad credit? Very good question. First, I'm going to ask you a question. What do you define as bad credit? So credit scores range from 300 to 850. Ultimately, it's the lender that's the one that decides if you have bad credit or if you have good credit or average credit. Not some website, not me, not a credit bureau, and not the company that built the credit scoring model. It's the lender is the one that decides who has good credit and who has bad credit. Generally speaking, people who have credit scores 760 and above are considered to be elite. So the best published interest rates are for consumers who have scores of 760 and above for mortgages and 720 and above for auto loans. Credit cards are a little bit different because there is nothing to secure the debt, meaning that the credit card issuer can't come repossess anything. An auto lender can, your mortgage lender can. So the cost of getting a credit card is generally considerably higher than it is to getting an auto loan or a mortgage, because those loans are what are called secured. That's why you can see auto loans at 0% and mortgage loans at less than 3%. But credit cards, the average interest rate's about 16 or 17%. And that's because it's a higher risk type of extension of credit. It's also why people who have poor credit, so let's just say anything below 700, that's going to be a below average credit score, and not below average just kind of as a metaphor, but below average as in mathematically. The average credit score in this country is around 700, depending on the score brand and which year you're looking at. And by the way, that average is going down, which is not good. It had been trending up for many years, and now it's actually trending down. So if you've got bad credit, you can absolutely still get a credit card, but your options are going to be more limited and it's going to be more expensive. Options are going to be more limited in as much as credit card issuers, some credit card issuers will only do business with consumers who have good credit because they don't have what's called subprime. They don't have a subprime product, meaning that they don't have a product that's tailored for consumers who have poor credit scores or who are elevated credit risks. I'll give you an example. American Express. If you've got FICO 580 or Vantage Score 600, you might not even want to waste your time applying an American Express because they don't have a product for you, a credit card product. They have a secured card product or a prepaid product, but they don't have an unsecured credit card product for people who have high risk. Conversely, Credit One Bank. Credit One Bank is a subprime credit card issuer. If you've got Vantage Score 800, do you really want to apply with Credit One Bank? Maybe, but you could probably get a better deal by going with a credit card issuer that does have products that are tailored for people who have super prime or elite level credit reports and credit scores. I guess the point that I'm making is that it's like Baskin Robbins, man, 31 flavors. There are plenty of options for people who have credit that falls across the entire spectrum of bad all the way to good. And some card issuers, like Capital One has products for people who have fantastic credit, and they have products for people who don't have perfect credit. So you may still be able to get a Cap One branded card kind of regardless of where you fall on that credit score continuum. Now, of course, there comes a point where people become what's called unbankable, meaning that their credit is just so bad that there really is no option for you because no credit card issuer in their right mind would take a chance on you. So you're going to be stuck with things like, secured credit cards or prepaid cards, which are not really very good options as far as plastic goes. So, is there an option available for people who have bad credit? Of course there is. Are they good products? Some of them are, some of them are not. They're going to be very expensive. You may not have a very high credit limit, and you may not have the same types of rewards program that you would normally have with a prime type of credit card from a different card issuer. But certainly you have some options out there. The goal ultimately is to not have to worry about whether or not you have good credit and whether or not you can get a credit card, because you want to get yourself into a position where your credit scores are so good that credit card issuers are basically throwing money at you at really competitive rates and terms because you're a fantastic credit risk. So hopefully that helps answer some questions. If you have any other questions about credit cards or credit risk or credit scores, drop them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to get to them. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day and we'll talk again soon.
For more videos and credit tips from John Ulzheimer, go to www.tradelinesupply.com.